So, if y'all haven't heard, I suck at like, I don't even know where that, like, sassy, ballsy, emotionally bankrupt train wreck of a girl maybe went, but she is gone. And she has left me with this really awkward, shy woman who's prone to first date verbal diarrhea and like uncontrollable flop sweat. Seriously, y'all, I went on a date lying to date with this guy to go play pool, and I completely and profusely sweat through my sexy lace top, which when covered in sweat is not so sexy. I mean, you'd think it would be like a Susan Sarandon in Atlantic City kind of thing. It was more like a Robert De Niro in Raging Bull. Because I get so nervous. Like, I'm nervous right now, and I just wish we could all start at date 3, where it's, it's a little bit more comfortable, but everything's still new and everything's exciting, but we can't. I mean, I've tried. So what I do instead is I go for like semi-comfortable, and I'll date like a guy that I meet in, I don't know, my UCB 201 improv class. Which, upon the first time he and I hung out outside of class, hang out, guys, like hanging out, hanging out, makes me crazy because I am oblivious to when a man is interested in me. So if you say we're hanging out, I just think we're hanging out, and there's been so many times where I've been like halfway coffee, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm on a date with this guy, Jesus. If I had known, I would have like brushed my teeth and taken a shower. Well, check me out in my sweatpants. So anyway, the first time that UCB and I hung out, he was 45 minutes late, high as a kite, and for the 2 sips into our first glass of red wine, points to my hair and comments about how I have brown roots. Ooh, I was with this guy for a year and a half, guys. What? Because he was a boy, Linda. As Linda speaks of often, the man boy, which is a very prevalent thing here, especially in Los Angeles. And you guys, I gotta be honest with you, like, I find it very seductive. Sure, I want to go to Disneyland. And I love Star Wars and superheroes. I'm wearing Wonder Woman underwear right now. I have an X-Wing backpack. I love it. But what I don't love is paying for everything. Cleaning up after you constantly. And wanting to max out your last credit card because you need the PlayStation. So what starts out really super charming just isn't. But then I cannot meet someone fresh, right? I just can't because I get so nervous. I mean, what do I do? What do I say? I'll say something so stupid and so inappropriate. Like, I'll make some really inappropriate joke, like about riding the short bus to school, and then my date will look at me with tears in his eyes and tell me that his sister took to school. Like, I seriously did that. What an asshole, right? or I'll get invited to the opera Carmen, and I'll be sitting with you 5th row center. And when the overture to Carmen starts to play, I'll shout with glee, "Hey, that's a Bad News Bears!" Where my date will look at me with such condescending disdain that I don't even have the heart to be like, "Hey man, I'm just trash from Georgia. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm here. It's Bad News Bears to me." I always do something or say something that's really, really stupid, but then there's the opposite end of the spectrum. Like, I went on a date with a guy who shushed me twice. Yeah, seriously. And I get it. Like, I am always the loudest person in the room on most occasions. But, like, he was a director that I had worked with twice before. I mean, he got the memo. I'm really, really loud. And not only that, but, like, he shushed me. Granted, we were in a movie theater, but... The lights had not even dimmed yet. The previews hadn't even started. And he shushed me later when we were out to dinner. And y'all, I was not saying anything stupid and offensive. I was just being myself, super effusive. I get really excited. I'm really impassioned. He also took me home, wanted to make out with me and see me again, none of which I did. Returned his phone calls, and I never worked for him ever again. You know, I really should have known, like when we were trying to decide what movie to go see, I wanted to see There Will Be Blood. And he was like, oh no, there's blood in that. I can't use that blood. Let's go see Atonement. Which I'm sorry, but I fucking hate Atonement. If anybody likes Atonement, I'm sorry. I hate that movie. And it looks good in the green dress. She's gorgeous, and Saoirse Ronan is not cool. She's a little twat in that movie, I'm sorry. But she's fantastic. Or I go out with another director who I shot a commercial with. He asked me to dinner. I'm in his hotel room, mistake, because I'm up there and not 2 seconds in the door, he's like trying to buckle my pants and like get in my pants, and I have to like literally swat his hand away multiple times till he gets offended and I just end up leaving. And that was the first and only Georgia Lottery commercial that I ever shot. Also, I'm like, dude, it's a fucking Georgia Lottery commercial. Are you that important? So after that, no more directors. When I first moved out to LA, I met this really sweet Jewish guy who like owns and operates a pulled pork food truck. And we chatted a little bit, we kind of hit it off, and he asked me out, which I don't usually do, but I acquiesced because I love Jewish men and I love pulled pork. And I thought, hey, this could be my own personal Reese's peanut butter cup. So he picks me up on time. He opens all doors for me. I mean, including the car door, which is like so sexy, y'all. Chivalry is not dead. And I love it. And even before the date, he like calls me to see what my favorite food is because he knows I'm new to town, and he picks this fantastic restaurant and he pays for everything. And we have nothing to talk about. Nothing. And not only that, but he keeps making these jokes about me being from the South. And like, you know, unless it's like super duper clever, I really heard them all before. You know, no, I did not fuck my cousin. Yes, I can read. No, I don't wish that the South had won the Civil War. Like, haha, you know, unless it's super clever, I don't want to hear it. So we kind of have an awkward dinner. He pays, and then we go get gelato. And on the drive home, he somehow casually happens to mention on a first date that he has posed in Playgirl magazine.
Yeah.
Right? I like the way you think, sir. But y'all, my first reaction is like, is Playgirl still a thing? Like people still get this magazine and look, I didn't even know it was still around, but it is, it's around. And so but here's the thing, like I have zero judgment if you want to pose naked in a magazine, go for it, but I don't want to see it. Like I know, like this is a little confession, I've never told anybody this, but like I don't like to see men's, I mean unless it's like a penis that's like, I'm really attached to a man that I'm really attracted to and it's about to go inside of me. I don't want to see it. I just want to see it. I know, I'm a fucking weirdo, man. I don't. So I do not Google search this man, but all of my friends do. And they proceed to taunt me with it. And they're like, oh, he's got a really good body, Megan. You want to see his body? And I'm like, no, I don't. And my best friend Joy is like, okay, what if he's got a great chest. I'm like, I don't want to see it. She's like, what if I just scroll down just enough so you can see like his chest and his abs, and I up before we reach his junk? Like, really, you'll promise me you'll stop. I know, I'm just walking into a damn trap, right? I'm like, you promise me that you will stop before I see his junk. And she's like, I swear. So she's scrolling down, and he's got a fantastic body, and I'm like, all right. And then she scrolls too far, and his junk is like in my face and burned into my brain forever. Like right now, as I'm telling you the story, I'm thinking about it. And like I never went out with him again because I would have been too distracted in like all the wrong ways, and also we had nothing to talk about, so I like never went out with him again. Later, I was talking to my other best friend Patrick. And I was like, dude, you know, I just don't understand, like, why? You know, how is it that Playgirl magazine comes up in first date conversations? Like, why does that happen? How is that possible? And he just looks at me and shakes his head and says, oh, honey, Meg, because it's you. That kind of stuff always happens to you. And you know what? He's right. I am turning 43 next month. And I'm going to die.